Many doorbells have been rung this night, and many bags filled with sweet goodies, and all the children happily screaming about have all gone home now, and every house has turned off its lights, leaving the neighborhood quite dark. Out of the cold, dark shadows, the friendly little neighborhood slowly becomes occupied with the crawling of goblins, the whispering of ghosts, and the howl of werewolves. And the skies filled with screeching vampires, and the streets the moaning of zombies. And practically every sort of deranged or decaying creature will wander through your cities and terrorize your town. But you have nothing to fear. You know all these monster stories are just meant to scare you. And they did, several Halloweens ago. But now, with a more developed mind, you can see past all the stories and legends. Now, of course, you believe monsters exist, but somewhere far, far away, not in your own neighborhood. So you've decided to stick around a bit, wait for all the monsters to show up, even though you know they won't. It's more fun to imagine if they did. Three long strolls around your block, and obviously, the only monsters you encountered were the fake ones people had in their yards as decorations. As you conclude your walk and turn the corner on your street, a strong wind pushes into you. It comes so suddenly and so powerfully you can hardly walk through it. And it's not a cold October wind, but oddly, very warm. You quickly discover this is not your block. Nothing on this street looks familiar. But you do notice that all the houses and even the trees are very old. You reach into your bag of candy and pull out a piece, unravel its packaging, and pop it in. Chocolate is always comforting. Fog and mist slowly floats over the wet pavement. You wander through it. Each step is fear. There could be anything in here. Anything. The severely cracked sidewalk is lined with massive trees and the massive roots that is causing the cracking. Beyond a layer of mist, a towering structure stands before you. It is a large gated driveway, overgrown with years of neglect. You walk up to it and peer through the iron bars and twisted vines. You can see but very little. Perhaps it's a cemetery filled with ancient spirits. Or maybe a cold chill runs up your spine. That could have been anything. Anyone. You're very scared. And very curious. But definitely more scared. The freshly pumping adrenaline, though, helps you to push open the gate. You walk straight as an arrow. An eerie feeling comes over you as the winds moan across the grasses. And a swirling of leaves dance past your feet. Your eyes bulge out of their sockets. Every sight and every sound is increasingly dominating your vivid imagination. The fog unveils. Silhouetted against the full moon and surrounded by a cluster of crooked trees, stands a decrepit Victorian house. Certainly no one lives here anymore. It's probably been in an abandoned shell for 100 years. Whatever or whoever that terrifying cry was earlier, you are most certain it came from inside that house. Your legs are shaking. Your heart is pounding. You've arrived. Standing up this close to the house makes you feel extremely inferior. While you gaze, the moon climbs higher into the sky, illuminating the house's decaying exterior. Weeds have grown tall and wild, attaching themselves all over the house and rotting bits of roof and siding back down to earth. A wooden rocking chair gently creaks as the wind blows the front porch. The thought about who might have sat in it long ago gives you a sad, sick feeling inside. There's nothing more creepy or depressing than when a place that's supposed to be filled with people is empty. You lift your head up and see the many dark windows. They look like black eyes to you, hollow and sad. The overbearing house seems to stare at you. You grip your fists and take a deep breath of the cold air. You're not too sure if it wants you to come inside it. In an upstairs window, a figure runs by. Your unnatural heart rate is literally pulsing fear through your entire body. Every muscle stiffens. Your brain numb with horror. But you've seen far too much to just simply walk away. Your curiosity has peaked. So, disregarding your fears, sound logic, and despite what happened to the cat's curiosity, you slowly walk up onto the front porch, raise a shivering hand, and grasp the cold metal of the door handle. It seems to be stuck. Not locked, just stuck. Well, you assume there must be another way in. You can almost feel the blackness in the doorway. It's thick and heavy, and it...
Are you coming to my birthday party? Oh, please say you come.
The shock and terror has drained the blood from your face, leaving you as a statue in the doorway. Your eyes are fixed on an ethereal-looking child as she slowly floats down from a high set of stairs and towards you. The ghost's face becomes clearer with every inch she moves.
You're going to make my birthday party so much fun.
A tingling returns to your feet and to your hands. Time to leave.